Hello, I am Dr. Brijesh Tambe. Welcome all of you in this session. This session is on a small poem, The Mountain and the Squirrel. It is by an American poet, R.W. Emerson. Basically, the poem is small one but equally rich in meaning. It's a kind of fable which has a certain moral. When we discuss the poem, understand the poem, then we understand certain moral out of this poem. Two important symbols have been selected in order to convey the point, convey the perspective, convey the message by the poet, the mountain and the squirrel. The mountain and the squirrel, they had quarrel. Means it is about the quarrel between the mountain and the squirrel. And when we are talking about quarrel, it seems a kind of human phenomena. Obviously, as I told, it is a kind of fable. Mountain and squirrel have been selected to tell something about human nature. Means when we study any kind of piece of literature, I try to tell learners we should relate it to our experience. That will be the best learning. The quarrel between the mountain and the squirrel is the quarrel about their greatness. Who is great, who is big, who is small, who is of importance and who is of not importance. So the former means the mountain, called the latter means the squirrel little prick, and little prick is a derogative term where the mountain mocked the squirrel. A squirrel is a little one but very proud, egoistic. And this argument of mountain is replied by the squirrel. Bun means squirrel. The bun replied, no doubt means doubtless, you are very big. Even I accept that you are very big. But all sort of things and weather must be taken in together to make up a year and a spear. Means when you think of the year and you think of the sphere, means the universe, all things are necessary to be taken in together. Means in the universe, everything has its own importance, either big or small. As you are big one, but I am small, of no less importance. Means the big one and the small ones are equally important on their places in this universe, in the creation of the universe. Just like in the year, all seasons, that may be summer, winter, rainy season, are equally important. So it becomes a year. So it becomes the cycle of a year. So in this way, you don't mock me. Your importance is underlined, but you cannot deny my existence in this universe. And obviously the squirrel, little one, but seems superior in argument and tries to tell to the learner that the mountain is egoistic. So don't be egoistic like a mountain that I am big, without my concern nothing will be happened. So this is a misunderstanding, misconception, because Creator is the Supreme One who created each and everything and has given its own importance. So further, the squirrel proceeds and tells, I think it no disgrace to occupy my place. Means my place is that I am a little, but I don't have any shame about it, disgrace about it. I don't feel shame. I am a little. Because though I am a little, equally important in the creation of the Creator, and without my existence, the whole, the together will not be completed, will not be fulfilled. You must understand this one. Simply because you are not small as I and I am not large as you. It doesn't mean that you are of importance and I don't have any importance. So one cannot take place of other, but one cannot replace on the place of other. And that is the pattern of the universe must be understood before becoming egoistic. So this is a nothing but an attempt to tell the nature of human being. There are people like a mountain becomes egoistic and proud of their existence, but that is not worth, that is not justifiable. So further, squirrel says, I don't deny you make a very pretty squirrel track. Means squirrel track is made on the surface of the mountain. Means dependency. Squirrel depends on mountain and mountain also needs squirrel. So both are depend on each other. And that is the pattern, that is the symmetry. But do remember, and we have to accept, oh mountain, you also try to accept it. Talent differ. All is well and wisely put. So it is a wisdom behind the creation. Talent differ. Each species is unique one. May differ from other species, but equally important in the creation of the universe. So I am different from you. My talent is different from yours. Because what I do, you cannot do. And what your existence is not my existence. So further, the squirrel proceeds and tries to tell, if I cannot carry forest on my back, forest is on the back of the mountain. That is not the work of the squirrel, but is the work of squirrel, is the work of mountain? And obviously no. So squirrel says, neither can you crack a nut. You cannot crack a nut. I am active. I can move. I can crack a nut. You cannot crack a nut, just like I cannot carry forest on my back. So my role is a different and your role is a different. Why don't you understand? If we understand this, then there will be no superiority complex and inferiority complex. Everyone will play the role of everyone. So this moral lesson we can learn out of the argument, which is called conflict between the squirrel and the mountain, and obviously it is moral to the human being in order to understand his or her existence in this universe, because this universe is a beautiful inn and we are not host of this inn, we are guest. We have to stay from birth to death and then exist. So just live like a guest in this beautiful universe, on this beautiful earth. If you try to become host, the pattern will be disturbed. So everybody should understand a role and act, behave, think accordingly. This is the best one moral the poem gives us. I hope you will get a kind of learning out of this poem. Thank you very much.